what I found out. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I did a poll on my Instagram story on whether I should do a get ready with me Q&A or a story time in story time 1. So this is my story time about the time that I was a side chick. Yes, you guys, I was a whole side chick out here. Oh my goodness. Not willingly, well, not knowingly, whatever, same thing. But I was a side chick. Okay, so let's get right into the story time. So when I was in high school, it went down in the DMs, okay? It went down in my DMs. It don't go down in my DMs now, but it went down in the DMs. Any dude, well, not any dude, but most of the dudes that I came across or like I conversed with and talked to were ones that I had met on social media, whether it was Twitter or Instagram. That's where that was my Tinder. That was my Tinder at the time. So in about December of 2015, I get this DM, and at the time it would happen often, but I would still be surprised every time it did happen. A little bit like, hold up. This dude DM'd me and he got a little blue check next to his name, and I'm like, what's T? Like, who this? Wow, how you know me? Like, where you know me from? How you find my page? So he DM'd me and he was complimenting me, and he was like, you're so beautiful. If I do say so myself, I hope you don't mind me saying this, but you're so beautiful. I'm like, thank you, I appreciate it. And then he was trying to get to know me basically. So I gave him my number, but I was dubbing him because I was like cutting off. You know how when you falling out with somebody, I was cutting off another dude that I was talking to. So I wasn't really taking him serious. I was leaving him on red, not texting him back, giving him no type of play. So January comes around and I had cut off the dude for good that I was talking to before him. I was like, boom, done, finito. So he was like, let's link up. So we linked up and we ended up going on a date to Cheesecake Factory. And after our date, that was our first date. Our first date was at Cheesecake Factory. Oh my goodness, we sat in the car and talked for like 2.5 hours. You know how when you just vibe with someone off the bat? That's how it was. Like, we just vibed right off the bat. It was crazy. So literally after that, it was just every day damn near. And I was still in high school too, but I had like half a days or whatever. So I would get out at like 12 o'clock and I'd be like, where you at? What you doing? And he'll be like, you know where I'm at, come over, or let's go on a date. Where you want to go? So me and this dude he was my man. So I get to the point where I'm like in fake love or whatever, or yeah, whatever. I'm in fake love. So I'm posting him all over my Snapchat, and I get to the point where I'm like, today's the day. He's going on my Instagram. I'm gonna post him on my Instagram. And I remember, because I had classes on Mondays and Wednesdays for dual enrollment. I was taking dual enrollment classes. So it was right before my dual enrollment class. I posted our little video, and my little caption, I will never forget. My caption was like, happy. Happy or some shit like that. Oh my goodness. And my friends was gassing me up or whatever. They was like, oh girl, I see you. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy for you. Da, da, da. Yes, sis. Like, gassing me the fuck up. And I'm like, this my man. I love him. Not really, but I was in fake love for real. So in my class, my professor, she didn't play it. You could not be on your phone. You could not have your phone out. So my phone's away. So maybe like the class was like 2 hours. You know, it's really long college classes. Yeah, 2 hours. So maybe like an hour into class, I'm like checking my phone. I'm like, oh, my light's going up. Like, I got a man. And then at that time, Instagram didn't have request DMs. So the DM was just sitting there like, and it was like, your nigga's not really your nigga, but you can have him now. And I think every female has been to that point where they're like, they get a message from a female and it's like, your heart drop. You like, oh my gosh, I was so mad. I stayed in the bathroom for like 30 minutes and I ended up getting my stuff and going to sit in my car. I was so pissed off. So I screenshot it to him. I sent it to him. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Explain. Who is Shorty? This your girl? Like, how you got a girl and we be together every day? So he's like, that's my crazy ex. She's just mad because I don't want to be with her and she's still holding on to the relationship. Like, dudes will really come up with any lie. And I was so gullible, 18, dumb, believing anything that he said. So I was like, wow, she really needs to get over it. Like, it's over. And it was so crazy because we live like an hour apart. So I guess everybody where he stayed knew about her. But of course, I didn't know about her because the fuck? Why would I? Because I didn't even know who he was. So why would I know who? Anyways, so he's like, you gotta believe me. Like, don't let this, like, you know, fuck up what we have. Da da da. So I'm like, all right, bet. So I'm going on my Snapchat and I see her in my views, the same Instagram name. So I'm like, block. So I don't even think I responded to the message. I was just like, whatever, or just left it, or like blocked her or something. I don't know. I didn't respond to the message. So after that, I was kind of like hesitant about talking to him. I was like, honestly, first of all, bitch, you got me fucked up. No, seriously though, I was pissed off for a minute, and it took him like a little. It didn't take him that long, but it took him like maybe like a week for me to be like, all right, I want to be back up under you 24/7. So then we back up under each other 24/7, and this is like, we're good. When I tell you we were always out together. Like, it was never like hidden or nothing like that. It was out very public. So I'm like, he can't have no girlfriend because we be out in his city. I be around your family and nobody's acting weird towards me, or I'm not getting no type of vibe that Shorty's around. So I'm like, cool, bet. I got nothing to worry about. So about a month later, he's like, I'm going out of town with my family. And we're together. So I'm like, all right, cool. Like, I'm gonna come over before you go. So I go over to his house and his whole family's there and they're getting ready to go on this trip or whatever. And they're like, are you coming? Da da da. Like, I'm like, no, I'm not coming. I have to work. And they were like, oh, and he's like, you should be coming. Da da da. Anyways, so I end up staying there. It's like, took a little nap because they left early in the morning. And then I just went home after they ended up getting on the road. I just went home, and so his sister posted a picture with him. And the girl, the same username, I see a comment with heart eyes. So I commented back and I'm like, LOL. And she was like, is there a problem? Mind you, me and him we're on FaceTime while he's there. Like, she's not with him. So neither one of us are with him. I know that might have been like a thought, like, ooh, was he with her? No. Neither one of us are with him. But he's just on FaceTime with me the whole time that we're there. And then we get off the phone and he texts me. He's like, I don't care what you say, you my girlfriend. And I'm like, okay, like, whatever you say. Sure. And he's like, no, I'm serious. Like, you my girlfriend. She DMs me. She's like, I don't know who you are or why you keep popping up. Why are you still in the picture? But that's my boyfriend. And I'm like, you definitely do know who I am because clearly I'm still around. You just said I keep popping up in the picture. And it wasn't like I was taking pride in like, oh, bitch, like, I'm a side chick. I'm still around. I'm just like, you know who I am. Don't try to downplay it because I had no idea about the relationship. I was completely out of the box. She's DMing me and we're arguing and she's like, she gets to a point where she's like, so what's up? I'm like, what's up? Bitch, what you mean what's up? Like, the fuck? And she was just send me your location. I'm like, I'm not fighting unless I have to, especially not over a nigga. Like, if you disrespect me, like, that's different, but over a dude, like, shorty, you can have him. So he's like on my line, like, pleading his case, and I'm like, fuck no. And then he still texts me. Then I get a DM from this girl that I know, and she's like, I guess she's her like close friend, but I knew her for a while, but I didn't even know they were friends. She DM'd me and she's like, I think you should really leave him alone. Everybody knows they've been together for 3 years. I'm like, 3 years? Where's she been the past 3.5 months that he been up under my ass cheek? Like, so at this point, I'm baffled. I'm like, Nikki, you had a girlfriend of 3 years? I'm cussing him out. Oh my goodness. And then I'm mad because, like, why would... I understand family don't get into shit, but, like, why would you smile in my fucking face? And, like, oh, that blows me. Like, you have me around your family, you have me looking like some hot-and-ass little girl who's just around when your girlfriend's not around, but it's really not the case, is that you're lying to me. So I was cussing him out or whatever, and then I don't know why, but this shit had me heartbroken. I was so sick. I was like, oh my goodness, like, he played me, I didn't deserve this, like, why did he do me like this? Like, I'm talking about, I was fucking hurt. A girlfriend of 3 years. Like, it was on and off 3 years, but still, like, there was no sign of her on his social media, on his Twitter, like, nothing like that. And her page was private, so of course I didn't think to go look on it or nothing. I was cussing him out, then he was just like, I'm sorry, like, I never meant to hurt you. So come to find out, the whole reason why is because he found out about the dude that I was cutting off when he was trying to talk to me at first and we were texting. So he thought I was out here, like, I guess, with hoes. And so he was like, he's still gonna fuck with his ex, so he got something to fall back on in case I'm out here doing him dirty. But then it backfired on him because their relationship was of 3 years. Like, she's not gonna just be like, okay, well, this is just casual. No, bitch, y'all go together. So after the girl DM me, I think I end up cussing that girl out too. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Like, y'all coming at me sideways and I didn't know what the fuck was going on. So stop treating me like I'm some crazy ass bitch. A woman can only be entertained if a man entertains her. I'm not out here entertaining myself. Like, there's no fucking way. So I was pissed that they were both trying to come at me. So I cussed her out. Me and him fell out. So I ended up having to see him one more time in person. Because I was like, I don't want your shit in my house. Because I had, like, his clothes and shit like that. Hoodies and shit. I don't want it. Come get it back. So I gave him his stuff back. He was just looking stupid, like... like, the dumb look, like... So I gave him his shit back and I pulled off like, skirt on niggas. Like, bye. Thank you, next. You're never gonna hear from me again. So after I dropped the clothes off, we didn't talk. Then about, I want to say like 2 weeks later, he hit me up and he was just like, he sent me a song that we used to listen to. And I was like, don't do that. Like, don't be fucking playing with my fucking emotions, because that's not cool. Like, don't be trying to pop in and out of people's life, because I never used to block people. So he was just like, you know, like, I miss you and I wasn't trying to mess with your emotions. I hope everything's good. And then a couple days passed and he's like, you know, like, I don't want to lose you out of my life, but if you want to be in my life, nobody can know about it. Not right now. I'm like, are you fucking asking me? Now are you asking me to willingly be your side chick? I was like, first of all, bitch, you got me fucked up. I was like, oh, hell no. And from that moment, I blocked his ass and never looked back. And I guess he got a new number because this past year when I got back single again after I was with my ex, after I got back single, he hit me up. He's like, how you been? Like, I'm like, who the fuck is this? He was like, Ariel. I'm like, who's this? He was like, it's insert fuck nigga. Like, why are you texting me? But I entertained it because, you know, I done glowed up, living my best life. And look, they always come back. They always come back. And he came back just like they always do. He was just trying to talk, and I just dubbed him. And he kept pressing it, but I was just being a bitch. Like, at this point, I'm only entertaining you so I can shit on you. And that's my mindset now. Like, if you fucked me over in the past, like, you're never gonna get next to me. I'm not a tit for tat type person, but you're gonna feel me. Like, you might not feel it then, but you're gonna feel it at some point. You're gonna feel what you lost out on it. And it's not even like I'm gonna have to do it. Like, it's just gonna come naturally. Like, now you on my line again, and now it's like, I'm good, love, enjoy. So yeah, oh my gosh. Okay, so tell me why we're texting, like, in this dry conversation. Like, I'm not even texting back. He's calling me. I'm dubbing his calls. Why the hell do I get a DM from his Twitter and it's like, hey, my name is Bleep, and I'm a hoe, and I got a baby on the way. So what's up? I'm like, so I DM him back. I'm like, what the fuck? And he sends me back. He DMs me back. He's like, what? So I screenshot and I sent it to him in text. He was like, man, that's not me. Like, it's not me. Oh my gosh, I was screaming. I'm like, you still not shit. Like, you trying to get back in my good graces and you still out here fucking somebody else over. I was like, damn, like, your karma's gonna hit you because that shit's not cool. He was like, man, the situation not even is what it say it is. Like, I'm like, clearly you got some girl pissed off and she got your Twitter and everything writing females. I would never be that dumb for a dude ever again. Like, because all the signs were in my face and I was just ignoring them. But I think everybody goes through that in life. You ignore the signs with somebody because you like them or you vibe with them or you think it's too good to be true. So that is the story about the time that I was a side chick. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, comment, let me know if you think this story was funny or if you think that it's sad and you feel bad for 18-year-old dumb me. So we can laugh about it because it's in the past now. I think my next video is going to be a get ready with me or a Q&A or both combined. I haven't decided yet, but yeah, thank you for watching my video and stay tuned for what